Hi everyone, welcome back to Nuke Feed, your daily dose of internet radiation. Dubai just hosted the ultimate pre-fight face-off that delivered everything but a punch. Andrew Tate and Chase DeMoor finally stood toe-to-toe ahead of their December 20th bout. The air was thick with tension and pure ego. Tate, the self-proclaimed top G, immediately attacked DeMoor's verbal strategy, shooting down his boasts about luxury cars with a savage clapback. The internet is already picking sides and throwing verbal jabs of their own. Perry Punch News. Andrew Tate absolutely cooked Chase DeMoor for saying his Bugattis and yachts won't be able to fight for him on December 20th. Andrew, Bugattis and yachts don't fight, dumbass. Venom FNX. Almost looked intimidating till I seen Tristan Tate bum suck a cigarette. Puffing. It was all talk and tension. The real question is, when they step in the ring, will the fists match the hype? Next up, a fan's dream photo op with his favorite wrestler turned into a dental nightmare. Eager for the perfect selfie, the fan leaned in with a big smile. The wrestler decided to help. He grabbed the fan's face with both hands, clamping his fingers into the man's mouth and stretching his lips into a painfully wide, forced grin. The fan's eyes screamed in pure shock and agony as his cheeks were yanked apart. The internet is predictably torn between horror and hysterics. Ode Soon cackles, bro is gonna have them little cuts in the corners of his lips for fucking months. Ozkeen winches, imagine if your lips so dry. Cartier Family Z draws the line, a bit much. I'm not letting another grown man put his fingers in my mouth. Pause. It was supposed to be a memorable picture. Now it's just a meme of pure, unadulterated regret. Next up, SteveWillDoIt just wrote the ultimate guide on how to buy your way into the friend zone. He dropped a jaw-dropping $500,000 on birthday gifts for fellow influencer Corinna Kopf. The haul included a screaming yellow Porsche 911 and a gold Rolex. The real kicker? Midway through the lavish display, Steve confessed on camera with a shrug, quote, "I'm not even sure she likes me." The internet is roasting the entire painfully expensive spectacle. Feared buck facepalms the finances. SteveWillDoIt gifts Corinna Kopf nearly $500K worth of items, despite Corinna saying she's not sure she likes him. Oprah Side Clark crowns the clownery. SteveWillDoIt, and the S is for Simp. J Doherty 43 friend zone fires, $500K to be friend zoned? I expect better of you at SteveWillDoIt, SteveWillSimp. It was a masterclass in spending a fortune to look absolutely desperate. The only thing more expensive than the gifts is the secondhand embarrassment. Next up, a sobering sight for wrestling fans this week as a true giant of the industry showed the brutal cost of a legendary career. Paul White, the iconic Big Show, was captured walking into an event, visibly struggling. At 53 years old and after countless major surgeries, he was using his own duffel bag as a makeshift cane to support himself with every step. The internet reacted with a painful mix of shock, sadness, and brutal honesty. The daddy magic mansplains the reality. This is an insane tweet. Fans might not know this, but he's had countless surgeries on just about every part of the body. Knees replaced, hips replaced, you name it. Honestly, I thought he looked great. Liverpool Autumn lands the low blow. Breaking news, man acts his age. PJ Palaco pays props. He's done it all. Of course he's in pain. His height and weight don't help. He's a soldier. Love the Big Show. It's a stark reminder that the superhuman feats inside the ring come with a permanent painful price on the outside. The legend is undeniable, but so is the toll. Next up, an influencer's attempt to look tough in a real MMA gym backfired spectacularly. Streamer Neon, with zero fighting experience, stepped onto the mat to spar with UFC prospect Marc-Andre Barriault. He asked the pro to be gentle. The result was anything but. Neon was immediately hoisted into the air and spiked onto the mat with a picture-perfect suplex. He was left dazed, admitting, "I'm seeing stars." The online verdict was merciless. King Clips crowns the carnage. "Y'all crying Neon got violated like this man just got sexually assaulted in the octagon. Ha ha ha." That was a clean textbook at its finest from a legit UFC prospect. Cut and paid cuts deep. Why does this guy keep stepping into MMA gyms if he has no interest in fighting? It was a brutal, one-sided lesson. If you step into an octagon for clout, you might leave with a concussion. Next up, an IRL streamer's gas stop turned into a violent brawl, and the police response made everything worse. Kick streamer Tanner and his brother were at a gas station in Austin when a verbal clash with another group exploded into a full-on fight. Tanner was quickly surrounded and beaten by multiple men while live on stream. But the chaos took a surreal turn when Austin police arrived. Instead of breaking up the attackers, officers immediately tased Tanner, the clear, unarmed victim, while he was still on the ground and bloody. The shocking clip has ignited fury online, with many calling it a blatant case of police brutality and a guaranteed lawsuit. Mimi fumes. Tasing the weaponless victim is fucking crazy. In under 3 minutes, a routine live stream became a nightmare of street violence and official incompetence, proving that for some streamers, the biggest threat isn't the internet trolls, it's the real world. The federal judge overseeing Tekashi 6ix9ine has finally run out of patience. Daniel Hernandez, the rapper known for his neon hair and federal cooperation, was sentenced Friday to 3 months behind bars for repeatedly violating his supervised release. This stems from his 2019 racketeering conviction. He pleaded guilty to 2 new violations: possession of cocaine and MDMA, and assaulting a man at a Florida mall who'd called him a rat. This marks his 3rd major violation since being released early in 2020, proving his post-prison probation is more of a revolving door. Judge Paul Engelmeyer ordered him to surrender on January 6, 2026 to serve his time, likely in protective custody, followed by yet another year of supervised release. The message is clear. The legal system is done giving second chances. Next up, an Italian man just staged the most macabre, mummified pension scam in history. After his 85-year-old mother died, her 56-year-old son didn't report it. Instead, he mummified her corpse and left it in their apartment's bathtub. Why? To keep collecting her monthly €2,000 pension checks. But to renew her ID, he had to go in person. His solution? A stunning, veiled drag transformation into his own dead mother. He shuffled into the government office in full Nona gear, complete with a wig, veil, and cane. A clerk, however, got suspicious, not by the face, but by the hands, the veiny, muscular hands of a man who did not match the elderly disguise. Police were called. A raid on the apartment uncovered the horrifying mummified secret in the bathtub, ending the 2-year scam. The internet is processing the sheer disturbing audacity of it all. Black Beth Dutton begs mercy. LMAO, man. Free bro. Give him a job as an actor. The Julius perspective pitches the pitch. Every line of the story gets worse. Man dresses as his dead 85-year-old mother to keep her pension. Clerk notices the old lady has gym bro hands. Cops get called. Then they find her mummified body at home. That's not fraud. That's a Netflix true crime limited series. It's a story that crosses from fraud into pure gothic horror. A son so desperate for cash, he turned his mother into a prop and himself into a living ghost. Next update, a family's trust and savings were just wiped out with a few clicks. A teenage gamer went on an unsupervised spree, ratcheting up a staggering $38,700 in credit card charges on in-game purchases, skins, loot boxes, and battle passes. The parents' reaction was pure, uncut fury. The father physically destroyed the gaming PC in a rage, while the mother broke down sobbing, screaming "why" at her cowering son. The online reaction was brutally split between those who understood the parents' rage and those horrified by their explosive response. Joe High Times escalates, "I'd be doing more than smashing his computer." Amun Adultifies needs to stop screaming like a toddler and take it after doing that to his family's savings. It's a modern nightmare where a child's hobby can liquidate a family's finances in an afternoon, leaving behind nothing but a smashed computer and shattered trust.
Next up, China's movie theaters just turned into a petting zoo for the premiere of Zootopia 2. Dozens of owners brought their dogs to special pet-friendly screenings, creating a chaotic scene of wagging tails, barking, and popcorn scattered everywhere. The internet, however, isn't sold on the pure joy of it all. Gravy Goose grimaces at the aftermath. The attendants who have to clean up after the show, like, Jose sniffs the setup. Definitely propaganda, LOL. Participants probably got like a 100+ social credit score. Albatwanda yanks the leash. The way they're swinging them about like handbags? No happy dogs there, just mini show ponies for their owners. It was supposed to be a cute viral marketing stunt, but the reality looks more like a stressful, messy ordeal for everyone, especially the dogs and the cleanup crew.
Next update, a Chinese bullet train became a literal hell on rails. The train stalled completely. The air conditioning died. For 3 agonizing hours, passengers were trapped in a sweltering, sealed metal box with no relief in sight. After being told by police to just wait patiently, one man had enough. He grabbed a metal rod, channeled his inner Hulk, and completely obliterated a train window. Shards flew everywhere, creating an instant escape for the stifling air. It was an act of pure, desperate anarchy that turned him from a stranded passenger into a sweaty, shattered window legend. Next up, an inventor in China is turning sci-fi into backyard reality. With just a wave of his hands, he's commanding a swirling swarm of flying sword drones. The blades slice through the air, diving and spinning in perfect unison, controlled entirely by his gestures. It looks like magic, but it's just terrifyingly clever engineering. One wrong move, and your garden party becomes the final scene of an action movie.
Thanks for watching.